Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel. Peter! Boom, 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 boom. Bam, 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 review stuff, and I am back for another review video. The reason why I started laughing was because I was like, hey you guys, it's like I jumped out of my skin. Hey you guys! It's me, Peter! Who wants a review? What's this? Who wants the review? Vanna White on the Wheel of Fortune. Spin the wheel, Vanna! Well, she doesn't spin the wheel. She spins the letters. I always wanted that job when I was growing up. I thought I would be so good at spinning those letters of Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God. My mom and I, back in the day, we used to watch, well, we watched Little House on the Prairie at night when we were eating dinner. I think it came on at either 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock on Channel 4. We would say the prayer for the day at, at dinner, and then we would, she'd ask me like how school was, and I would lie and say everything was fantastic and great, and I had 1,000 friends. And then she'd say, oh, it was good, and I'd ask her how her day was, and she'd tell me all the things that she did. And then she'd say, okay, you can turn the TV on now. We'd always like sit down right before it started, so that, and then we'd like, sit down at the dinner. But after we got done with the prayers and check in for the day, then it'd be like, na, 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 na. I love Little House on the Prairie. But my mom and I, we also used to watch back-to-back Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. You guys remember it was like 7 to 7:30 it was on Channel 13 in Indianapolis. I think it was NBC. Anyway, I loved that back in the day. I wanted to be Vanna White. That was what I wanted. When people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, Vanna White, or I want to write for soap operas. I did, because my grandma, oh my God, my grandma that went to prison, I haven't talked about her in a long time over here. I used to always say my grandma, my cousin Caroline and I, we had a grandma, she went to prison. She did, not once but twice, for embezzlement. Oh my God, it's a long, sad, tragic story. But anyway, my grandma and I, we used to watch her stories. She called them her stories. We would watch, and later I did in high school too, we would watch All My Children, One Life to Live, and General Hospital. I think it was in that order. And that was ABC, Channel 6 in Indianapolis, I remember. Loving, we didn't watch those and stuff like that, because my grandma, she'd have to watch, we'd eat lunch during, like, we would watch The Price is Right. That was on from, like, I think that was on from 10 to 11, or no, that was a half an hour, wasn't it? So we would watch, like, The Price is Right from, like, 11 to 11:30, and then, or 11, I can't remember, 11 to 12, and then the news would be on, and then after the news at 12:30 would be Loving, I think it was, and then at 1 o'clock was when we watched All My Children. Oh my God, I loved it so much. But anyway, speaking of my grandma, she loved to keep a clean kitchen. My grandma could cook like nobody's business. She could. But anyway, and I used to spend a lot of time with my grandma back in the day. So I want to talk about something. I was actually going to do more funny sodas today because I got like 2 or 3 of them left. But I bought these things the other day, and I had reviewed their sister before on here, and so I thought I would show these today. And that is the Plinked Garbage Disposal Freshener and Cleaner, okay? And this has, I bought the multi-pack that has 40 uses in it, okay? Here, let me put up my thing. People are going to be like, didn't you already, here, I'll do this. So people know I'm talking about these, not her. Because I've already reviewed these, okay? And what these are is the Plinked Washer and Dish... I've never used them in the washing machine. I'm going to do that tonight. Washer and Dishwasher Freshener and Cleaner. Washes away foul odors, removes buildup and residue, okay? So let me tell you the story about how I found out about this Plank. Oh, Planko! Oh, see, it all comes full circle, doesn't it? Planko, okay? Y'all ever watch that Planko? I love that Planko game so much on Price is Right. My grandma, she could like spot something a mile away. They'd be like ramen noodles. She'd be like 39 cents. Do you remember when ramen noodles were that cheap? They're not that cheap anymore. But anyway, so we, like, I did a load of dishes in the dishwasher. This is, I don't know, 2 months ago or something like that. I got to have some coffee. I got a little sip. Here's my new Turvis cups that I bought. Aren't they so pretty? I got a set of 4, and they have hibiscus cups. These are small. I usually buy the bigger ones, but I bought these, and it's like a perfect can of pop goes into it. That's what we call soda in Indianapolis. We call it, or Indiana, in the Midwest, we call it pop. Or Coke. You call everything Coke. If it's a Sprite, it's a Coke. If it's a root beer, it's a Coke. But anyway, let me have a little sip of my iced coffee. It's not iced anymore. The ice is melted. It doesn't matter. But anyway. See, I got to build up my refreshments because I'm on my Peter Does Stuff channel. I'm going to show about the sad, tragic life, not of my grandma, but of Fernalicious, my Fern. She's hanging up here now outside. And then we're going to do, just this weekend, we checked on the pool to see if the pool's open yet. It wasn't. But anyway, we're going to go check on it because I don't know if the pool's open yet. We haven't got no emails about it, no notices in our mailbox or nothing. So I'm going to go over there. So I got to build up my energy to walk down to the 5 houses to the pool. Okay, so anyway, but I did a load of dishes, and the dishes had soap scum all over them when they came out. Like these turbis cups, they were like covered in plastic, right? And I was out and I was scrubbing them with the scrub brush and rinsing them and drying myself. I was like, this, either we need a new dishwasher or something is wrong. So I got online and I love the Googles. Y'all love the Google so much. Oh my God. When I was growing up, we had the Encyclopedia Britannica, but now they have the Google. I love the Google. I'm obsessed with the Google. I watch TV shows. I'm constantly like Googling like the cast of the TV shows. Last night, so I watched Bridgerton. I did my review of Bridgerton on my Peter Watches TV channel. If you didn't know, I have a whole channel dedicated to TV shows now. It's called Peter Watches TV. But anyway, so I watched Bridgerton last night, and then I started Daryl Dixon, which is a spinoff about Daryl Dixon. You get it from The Walking Dead. Oh my God, it's so good. He's in France. How'd you get to France during the Walking Dead zombie apocalypse? I'm so confused. I live in Indianapolis. There's no zombie apocalypse, and I can't even get to France. But anyway, my friends Melissa and Jason, they just went last week to take their nieces to go see Taylor Swift. See, in 2024, my friends took their nieces to Paris to go see Taylor Swift when they went to Disney World there, Paris Disney World, and then Chanel and things like that, which you have to do when you go to Paris, and the Eiffel Tower and all kinds of stuff. But Daryl Dixon, he ends up in France by way of a zombie apocalypse. I guess that's how you do it. But anyway, and he's with a nun, but she's not really a nun because she was a nun, but then they showed her in a bar and she was snorting cocaine and things like that. What nun stands in a bar and snorts cocaine and things and steals men's watches and things like that? Now that's a nun I could get down with all day long. But anyway, my grandma, I thought she was a nun, but she wasn't. She was an embezzler of the world. She was, true story. She went to Indiana women's prison and everything. But we'll share that story another day. I've shared enough about it. So anyway, I was on the Google and I was like Googling because I love to Google this stuff, you know. And you always got to think about what's the right question to ask on the Google. So I was like, how to remove soap scum from cups in the dishwasher, right? And it comes up and it says all these different things. There's all these different sponsored posts about the best products to buy and all this kind of stuff. So I read one of these articles and it said these Plinked things on here. Washer and dishwasher, freshener and cleaner. And it said that you put these things in there. You just take one of these. You can see this is the last pack of like the 3 that I originally bought. You just take one of these little tablets right here. Here, I'll pop it out for you, right? I'll show you how you do it. Okay. You take the little tablet out. And then you have to also put your dishwasher soap in it, okay? Don't forget that. Or you can just put this in there and just run a rinse cycle and just clean out your dishwasher, which I've done. But you just put this in the bottom there, and then it removes all the soap scum. Y'all, I mean to tell you, I could not believe it. I was like, this shit's not going to work. Okay, family friendly, 25 cents for the customer. I was like, this is not going to work, okay? I'm going to pull these dishes out here, and they're going to be soap scum city. No, true story. They were literally like brand new out of the dishwasher. Do you see how clean this glass is? I could not believe it. I was like, this Plinked stuff really works. So the other day on one of my videos, I was like, oh my God, I cannot forget that I have to buy this Plinked stuff, right? And somebody, I think it was on my drama video, and somebody commented and they said, hey, don't forget to buy that Plinked stuff. And I was reading the comment that night, and I was like, oh, holy hell's bells. I almost forgot to buy that Plinked stuff. Thank you so much. I even commented, I said, thank you, I just bought it. Well, I did. Here it comes. I bought this pack right here, see? And this is the pack, and when you buy it, you get 3 of these things in there, okay? Here they are. And they're the Plinked washer and dishwasher freshener. I think they're like $12.99 or something like that. I got them on the Amazon, okay? And you get 4 of the little Plinked things in there. And that tells you what to do. Well, we got a new garbage disposal not so long ago, okay? And now we put everything down there, you know, and I love it. But anyway, I was like, I want something to keep. I love the smell of a clean kitchen. I love the smell of lemon and bleach. Those are my 2 favorite smells for the bathroom and the kitchen. I love a clean smelling kitchen, okay? I like them bleached half of my shirts at the bottom because I would, you know, with the bleach, and then I would dry it all off, but then I would lean up against it not thinking there was any bleach on there anymore. I couldn't figure out why I had these bands of bleach around the bottom of my shirts. And then somebody on a video commented and said, are you leaning up against the counter after you clean it? I was like, hell's bells again there. That's what I'm doing. So anyway, I was like, the other day, I was like, I used to buy stuff back in the day to clean out your garbage disposal. There's stuff like, they look like these actually, and you put them in your garbage disposal and then you just run the garbage disposal. And I was like, let's go in there and look. Well, I saw these and I was like, oh no man, Plinked, I am down with the Plinked, okay? And this is the value pack. You get 40 of them in here, okay? You can do it like every couple days, it says. Plinked value pack, garbage disposal, freshener, and cleaner, okay? Quick and easy to use. She is too, she is so easy to use. Let me just tell you, I was like, I got done with it. My husband said, we hadn't even eaten dinner or something, anything like that, and he goes, why are you running the garbage disposal? I said, oh, I'm Plinked her, I'm cleaning her. You call it Plinked, okay? And it says on here, with bleach alternative, see, I love that smell. Freshens your whole kitchen, fresh lemon. Lemon and bleach alternative together. I mean, could I be in heaven? I mean, let's just talk about it for a second, okay? So anyway, it says on here, now I did it, I followed it right by the directions. You run the water for like a minute, okay? Here, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna read them to you, but I'm gonna tell you I already know, okay? Then you reduce the water to the width of you run the water and then you run the garbage disposal for a minute. Then you turn your garbage disposal off. off, okay? Then you run the water to the width of a pencil, and you keep it running like that. Then you plink. It says you plink it, is what it says. I live for that, okay? It kind of reminds me of, do you remember that Mrs. Knorr's? That's why I used to call it, because I couldn't pronounce it. It was K-N. I guess it's Knorr's. And then somebody said it wasn't actually Mrs. Knorr's. It was Mrs. Grass's soup, and you'd have that egg, and the egg looked like that, and it had the special seasoning and salts in it, and then you put it in the chicken noodle soup. I don't eat chicken noodle soup anymore because I'm a vegetarian. Unless I eat vegetarian chicken noodle soup. But I don't think I have a can of it in there, but I don't think I've ever had it. But anyway, do you remember that? I used to love that. I always asked my mom, can I drop the egg in? Can I drop the egg in? And she loved it. That's what that looked like. Bigger than this. They were like half that. Bigger, twice as that big. But anyway, so then you drop the plink in, and then you run the garbage disposal for another 30 seconds or a minute or something like that. I think it's a minute. And then once you run the garbage disposal, then it smells. Let me just tell you, okay? A girl, I could not believe it. I got done running this thing, and the entire kitchen smelled like lemon. I was like, my husband came downstairs. He goes, did you just clean the kitchen? I go, the kitchen's always clean. He goes, it smells so good in here. I said, I told you I planked. Okay, so let's read the directions and see if Peter's right. I've only done this one time now. Directions for use. Read entire label before using. Okay, she even has a little direction there showing her. She got such pretty nails. Look at her. She's got a pedicure, I bet. Anyway, she got such pretty nails in there. She do. She got a pedicure right before she got, well, I mean, it's a cartoon drawing. Do you think they had like a model, like, okay, show your hand like that, and the model had just had a pedicure, and then they drew her hand? Or do you think that's like freestyle? Freestyle, not like beatboxing, but like freestyle. Do you think she did that? Did somebody can draw that stuff by hand? Or do they do it on computers today? Is this the AI? I don't even know anything about that stuff. But anyway, directions for use. Read entire label before using. I didn't do that part of it. I read it as I went. Run disposal with a full stream of water for 1 minute to clear any food scraps. See, I told you I did that. Okay. Turn off the disposal and reduce the water to a slow stream pencil width. Girl, I told you I got it. I knew it, right? Okay. Plink your sink. I love that so much that they call it that. Plink your sink by dropping in 1 plink ball and turning on the disposal. I said a minute. It was 15 seconds. I got that part wrong. I done failed the test twice already. For 15 seconds. Turn off the disposal and water. You have plinked your sink. Okay. No. Revive scent by running disposal and burst of hot water. Oh, I didn't even read that. That's where you have to read the whole label. I just thought I'd plank her again. Oh my God. I love the planks. Are there more planks? Are there other things? I'm buying all the planks. I'm telling you right now, I swear by this brand. No, I do. I mean, 2 things. She do. She swear by it, okay? Because I bought this, and I'm gonna run it in the dishwasher tonight, because now I got me a 3-pack. See, I bought the 3-pack off of Amazon, so I'm set to go. I'm gonna clean out the washing machine tonight. And then I'm going to plink the garbage disposal again. We're going to be planked, okay? We're going to be planked and plunked and plunked, okay, around here. I am so excited. So let me know if you guys have tried these before. They work, don't they? She do. She works. I am so excited. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.